All right, you guys, it's April Ray and it's Kamaria Dawkins coming to you today with some informative news on some questions that my friend and client had regarding bone marrow. So, Kamaria, I'm going to go ahead and let you start with your first question. Go ahead.
What's the difference between blood and bone marrow?
Okay, now that's a very good question. The difference between blood and the bone marrow is blood, for one, gives the body its nourishment. Okay, it sends all of the oxygenated blood through the rest of the members in your body, the members being the cells, to replenish your organs and to replenish your cells so that your body functions properly.
Okay.
Now, the bone marrow is where the blood is manufactured or housed. So I'm going to just use this example as if the bone marrow would be like equivalent to Chrysler, okay? Now, Chrysler is a manufacturer of cars, right?
Right.
Okay, so the bone marrow would be likened into the plant or where the factory of the blood is being made. Okay. So if you take Chrysler and you look at where the cars are being made, anytime that line stops or it breaks down, it ceases production.
Right.
It's the same thing with the bone marrow. Okay. Anytime a person has complications with the bone marrow, their blood sort of like ceases to be made or manufactured properly. Okay. So there are three things that go to the blood that accompany your blood. Okay, you have your red blood cells, you have your white blood cells, and then you have your platelets. Okay. Now, the red blood cells' actions are to carry the oxygenated blood throughout the body and to regenerate the body and the cells and all of the organs. Okay. Your white blood cells fight off infection, okay, for the body. So they would be like warriors, right, to keep anything out. And that's just like if you had a burglar trying to intrude into your house, okay, you would have something there to prevent them from breaking in. Right. So when your white blood cells are low, you don't have or you don't stand a chance to fight off an attacker, a burglar, or your body can't withstand any foreign illnesses or diseases that may try and enter in. It could be bacteria, it could be fungi, it could be a viral infection, it could be whatever. Anything. It can't fight properly. Right. So it's just like trying to put a baby in the house to protect a family. It's not going to happen. Okay. And then lastly, you have your platelets. Now your platelets allow your blood to thicken and to clot. Okay, and to keep that blood from pretty much running out of your body. Right, okay. Okay, now, so what's your next question?
My next question was for the donor that wants to give bone marrow. What's that procedure?
Okay, now for the donor, from my understanding, they have two ways of going about it. Now, one way is they can potentially prepare the donor through a series of medication over a 4 to 5 day period. Okay. And they pump you with this medication to get your body prepared. And then they intravenously set you up to an IV, and they use one arm to remove the stem cells out of, and then they take, while they have the stem cells coming out of one arm, they then filter the blood that's being removed at the same time back into your other arm. Okay. So it's not like the patient is losing any blood. Right. Okay. Okay. And the second process to it is, they would take the syringe and they would enter in through your hip bone to get to your pelvic area, removing the blood or the cells, and thereby they can test it. Okay. All right. So, as I get more questions from family members and friends, I thought that I would go ahead and start posting so that we can keep this conversation going, so we can understand the importance of, how our body functions and why, the bone marrow is important. One important thing that Kamaria did bring out to me was she said that she thought it was like a surgery that was literally going into your bone. And reasonable to think that, because when you say bone marrow, that's what most people are thinking, that you're going into a bone. But the procedures that I just explained to you, it is as simple as that. So nobody is going to be digging into your bone. Now they will take the syringe and go through to pull the cells out to test, but it's not going to be a major surgery. It's not even going to be any cutting. It's just either an IV or the syringe. So I hope you guys feel like you were informed today, and as I get more questions regarding this matter, I will share the information, and we'll just continue to do snippets of how this works. So until the next time, remember, you guys, keep spreading this message, keep passing the video along. We thank you for your support. We thank you for your love. We thank you for your prayers. We thank you for your concern. And remember, if Black Lives Matter, prove it.